it's been a little bit of work in progress to get to this point. But that's the startup life, right? This is what we're here for people that are working on getting to their A round. It's a messy process. It's full of a lot of problems, and yeah. So I think that, let's see if we get that view. Oh, if I do that, then people can see. I better get that off the screen. Increase that size. There we go. And let's bring on. We got Connor here. Here we go. I think Connor might. There we go. Are you on mute there, Connor? There we go. All right. So we're getting everybody in. All right. Still getting the layout going. So good. How are we doing on time? All right. All right. Yep, and it does look like we got the stream going to LinkedIn. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing stuff. All right. It's going well. I did a little event. Here we go. Here's Sebastian. Did a little event for DC Tech Week, which is a little bit different than DC Startup Week. But got to kind of see what's going on in the community. How about for you? Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Hey, let's do this. It is time to get kicked off because I want to make sure that we have all the time that we need to jump in for Christopher here. So let's begin with the introduction to everybody out there. So greetings, everybody out in Streamland. This is A-Round, so we're a community for those decision makers at software startups. Hang about. We got Almog, by the way. He's going to be coming up. So to start it again. All right. Greetings, everybody. This is A-Round, a community for decision makers from software startups striving to raise an A-Round, a Series A, or have already raised it. Of course, who are also bootstrapped, earning money, etc. So when I say the leaders, this could be the VP of customer success, head of engineering, chief revenue officer. It could also be the founder, of course. And so what we're going to be doing today is going to have a solve session. This is where one brave entrepreneur will come in and take 5 minutes to present an actual business problem. We're going to go and spend another 5 minutes talking about it, and then we're going to spend the remainder of the time solutioning. But just to begin, what I want to do is I want to give everybody that's here an opportunity to come through and introduce themselves. So that's your name, your role, the company, and what you're looking for. So, for example, I would be Josh Rosenthal, community manager at A-Round, and I'm looking for leaders at startups to join A-Round, especially those interested in doing a solve session. Connor, I think you showed up first. Please introduce yourself. Off mute.
My name is Connor O'Hearn. I'm the co-founder at My Agents, and let's see, we're looking for right now engineering talent to help build out our team here in the next few months.
Excellent, excellent. All right. So, do they need any type of tech stack knowledge, etc., or is it, hey, you're going to be the founding engineer, you choose your stack?
Sure. We have a couple folks that have backgrounds in data science, machine learning, and so what we're dealing with is a lot of um, both like data sources that could be the SEC filing data, and then also trying to wrangle internal company data. So think of like all of the all of the processes, all of company transcripts, all of this stuff, and how do you make it all talk together and enrich it? So it's I think a big data engineering, data science task.
Cool. All right. Mr. Sebastian, you were next. Oh, I think you got the mute thing going. There we go. I love that. Excellent. Mr. Almog, are you okay jumping on camera, open up that mic? You able to? I think I added him as a contributor, but for some reason I'm not seeing. All right, hey, Almog, if you can hear and able to rejoin, I'll re-add you. Yeah. I think you just got disconnected. So let's go and kick off. So let me introduce myself. Oh, here comes Almog. Hold on. He's joined. Can't make him a contributor. All right. Well, we'll try to deal with that later, and if we need to, we'll go and come back. So, greetings, everybody. I am Josh Rosenthal. I am a customer success-led growth specialist. That is this little thing in life that I am able to do quite well. My consultancy is Replexus, and I am looking for Series A startups to help grow revenue from the relationships they already have. That also involves community-led growth, leading to product-led growth, which, of course, is a channel for leads for sales-led growth. So, what we're going to do next is I'm going to introduce Chris, and he's the founder of IP Rights for All. So, Chris, I want to make sure that I give you 2 bites of the apple here. So if you want to go and introduce yourself, and then I'm going to let you take it from here. So, Mr. Chris. Excellent. Excellent. So what I do want to do is we have one more addition. I'm still not able to bring Almog to be able to speak, but we do have Gooch. So Gooch, if you want to go and just introduce yourself, name, role, company, what you're looking for. Yeah, absolutely. All right, there we go. So at this point, what I want to go and do is turn it on over to Chris. So why don't you take just a few minutes to go and present what your company does, then go and present the problem that you're having that we should spend the time questioning, answers, and ideation. So I'm stopping presenting, and away you go.
Hey, thanks for that, Josh.
Oh,
Let me first confirm that folks have a visual on the screen.
yep, we're able to see. It's there. We go. Now you want to go and do the slideshow. There it is. And yeah, you also want to kind of pull off the you are sharing your entire screen thing. Go and pull that across to the side. And yeah, the floor is yours.
Okay. So, what I'm very appreciative of today is an opportunity to get your input on a micro pivot we're considering. Our business plan calls for us to have about 169 paid customers on our software platform after your X-Roll, and in about the next 60 days. And we have a pipeline of about 175 end users, but also it includes 25 attorneys because they're a key distribution channel for our strategy. And so I'm looking for your insights on how we can generate a robust enough pipeline to turn those prospective clients into paid end users. And to give you a little bit of background, I'm going to walk you through just a few slides from our product plan and try to highlight for you the typical customer journey and what we invested with paid. We have some paid pilot clients, and we also have some unpaid. But what seems to work, and I guess I would ask to try to make it kind of digital, your thoughts on whether we should hyper-focus initially on the retail end user, and I'll tell you a little bit about the product, or the attorney or allied distribution point, or something else. So with that said, on screen is actually a client that we have. We have permission, by the way, to share stories of these clients. It's one of the things that we've valued. They're based in Southeast DC. They're focused on composting, called Sustained Aid. They came up with a song that caused composting to go viral. So a lot of kids sing it, and they wanted to protect that song because a lot of governments and not-for-profits are inviting them to speak. We use our tech to protect their song as an unregistered copyright, and that has some value based on the average market. But what we also do is we brought in a law firm, which is ours, and registered their copyright and increased the value, estimated value by a factor of 4. So they're looking now to take our tech and protect more of their unregistered copyrights, which covers creative expression only. It's unique form. So what we've done to prepare for taking this software, which is intended to make it easy to do unregistered copyrights and have that information be fed into an attorney or ultimately fully automated with AI to do registered copyrights. So we looked at the product, we set the price point. We have a promotion we're starting for the holidays, which is give the gift of a copyright, something that could appreciate to someone you appreciate. Our e-distribution is through partners, and we'll share a little bit on logos about that journey. We try to position it as high value, which is very affordable cost, but significant feature set. As far as the people are concerned, there is an element of training for the end user, especially on the tech side, as well as our staff. Our staff is small teams, pretty well trained on the product. intend it to be as frictionless as possible. And that's an evolving point because I'm concerned our tech folks are more comfortable with the journey than the non-tech users are not. So I don't think it's as frictionless as we need it to be. So the typical client journey comes to a partnership. They'll go to our website and they'll hit Tilly, which is our AI chatbot. Tilly has 3 functions. She's an AI consultant. She doesn't give legal advice. She's a consultant. Number 1. Number 2, she raises the awareness of the user of intellectual property. That's her sole function. And number 3, which is not rolled out yet, is she also does intelligent matching, which means Tilly will be matching users with their permission with our ecosystem of partnership relationships that we're building. Once they work with Tilly, if they wanted to actually blockchain protect or evidence a copyright, they would then go to our C3 platform.
Yeah.
Blockchain.
So,
The typical journey to reach us is through a partner event. For example, on screen is an event that we did for 1863 Ventures. And at that event, we raised their awareness of intellectual property in general. In particular, for the product, we focus on copyrights because they're
Chris.
forms of IP and some derivatives.
So, yeah, Chris, real quick, just to make sure that we're staying on time with this, is the point that you're making is that you're doing a lot of activity, you're getting awareness to the right people, but you're having an issue converting them into paying customers, whether that is on any of the tiers that you're offering.
Thank you for that, Josh. And as a that is kind of a yes plus.
Okay.
There's a conversion challenge or issue with our pilot users, but there's also a need for us to build a bigger pipeline of pilot users. The data we have from our incubation shows that our conversion rate is usually between 5 and 50% when we do an awareness event.
Okay.
And so the screen shows, for example, there's a population of attorneys. It's called above the line network.
Okay.
That want to serve this audience, so we're trying to reach out to them. We have at the bottom you see an actual example of a community member influencer who is a law client who wants to help us reach another more audience. And then at the far end of that you see Najwa, who is someone who started with us through a partnership and then has come on to be an actual paying customer.
Yeah. Excellent. So why don't we do this? Why don't we start opening up for a little bit of Q&A, and that way we can start moving from the definition of the problem on over to the resolutions or the ideation for resolution. So anyone that's here on the meet, not on the streams, anyone here on the meet have ideas, questions they want to put forth? Mr. Sebastian.
Copyright creator. So we have
reach or whatever, like just to take it all out, right? But if the monthly subscription is really important, those people probably are less likely because 25, even 25 is quite a lot if I don't use it like often, right? So either your revenue projection has to assume like what is the ratio of drop off like one-time users or periodic users, return users perhaps, versus real subscriptions because I think that's highly variable. But anyway, my thought was if you could get a low-cost super turnkey and then work with partners to be next to the people that are generating all this content, and whether anybody wants it or not, maybe it'll go viral. It's almost like a lottery ticket. They certainly think it's important. If it's a low cost, why not copyright it, right? So I mean, I think that's an untapped market, and it's a legitimate thing. But if you're really trying to offer bona fide, hardcore, defensible copyright, IP protection to serious content creators, to me that's a different, like it's a different thing. So I would just, I think that needs to be very clear, and then that impacts your both your where you go for your funnel, your estimation on conversion rates, and ultimately, your revenue projections. So that's my 2 cents in a short amount of time.
Very helpful, and the reason I have this slide up that shows the Kennedy Allen Law School grants because the subscription price is set for either the prolific or the perpetual designer of copyright material, or it's also set for attorneys and small firms that might want to mint for several different audiences and receive the product as a white label version. So
again, both not knowing the business really, both all of those sound very viable and credible, but they feel very different. So the topic here today is sort of go to market and funnel. We kind of either have to pick one or repeat the process for each one.
That's a great point because initially the way we were presenting is our hyper focus is on the end user. So they would pay the subscription rate. We also have a bundled fee for making mint for $5, for example. So, but we looked at a micro pivot, and based on customer acquisition cost and lifetime value, some of the data says we should really be focused on the distribution first, like offer this to attorneys. So really focus on that and then take care of the retail side later.
I'm sorry for monopolizing it. And the one thing I would say real quick is I'm sure they're automating attorneys. Right? So then in terms of partners, I would integrate with whatever AI they're using to automate other tasks so you become like a plugin. Right? Because if the target is somebody and copyright is part of it, you want to be part of that workflow, not a separate workflow.
Right. Understood. Agreed. Thank you for that.
And everybody else, please just jump in. No need to be so polite.
So I think this is
Mr. Connor, actually, yeah.
Let me know if I'm off base. I'm trying to follow the outline for the solution process.
I think Connor has raised a hand.
Yeah.
I can't see that, so I probably.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Jump on in, Connor.
My question was along the lines of the partners, so just understanding these partner law firms, partner attorneys. How
Real quick, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Chris, why don't you keep the slides up? Yeah.
I'll pause there.
Wait, hold on. So sorry to interrupt. Chris, if you want to keep the slides up, otherwise you're presenting kind of a. Yeah. Keep the slides going. I'm sorry, Connor. Floor's yours.
Gotcha. Yeah, the question was more so just how you're working with those partners. Like, whether it's the law firms or the individual lawyers, what is the nature of that relationship look like? And I might have to follow up.
Hey, thanks, Connor. So right now we're entering MOUs and letters of intent. We have a couple of memorandums of understanding with organizations that have large creative bodies. One's an AI-focused school in Dubai, and the other is an organization that does IP for we're still in test mode. So we have some paid subscription attorneys. We're working with them on how to support them and offering it to their clients when they want to do that. So that's a little bit of a work in progress.
All right. Mr. Gooch, any food for thought?
Yeah, so I think we should be focusing, Chris, more on the pricing and maybe the revenue structure in the program. So I'm going to see it tonight anyhow. But regarding the first question from one of the attendees, you want to keep them on your platform, right? So you want a high retention. So you don't want me to pay 25 and then just go away after my my first IP thing is done, right? So there should be ways to let this go down, or maybe at least pay, right? So we should think about those and then test that, right? So let's focus on those in the coming weeks rather than that. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Gooch. That's where we have called wraparound services. So once we have a client that's paying a subscription fee, there's a questionnaire we use to gather data about them. We get their permission to use that data. So we'll be matching them with content. For example, we have clients who are seeking funding. We'll send them information on funding sources. If they have technology needs, we'll make recommendation on technology. So, and that's what the way I operate. So in essence, taking my brains about clients on the law side and putting it in the software. And that's one of the coming online features for Philly is to make proactive recommendations to help add value for them and justify the subscription fee.
Thank you.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. To go and catch that recurring revenue, and trying to figure out where you will be able to fit in, to get a kind of a pipeline rather than going and doing one-offs. Because the acquisition in the B2C, grabbing individual musicians or anyone that's come up with something that they want to copyright, that is a large level of effort. So where is it that you can go and bring us to, especially for the people that might have independent studios or offering management, to be able to give them the ability to say, hey, part of my package is this. Yeah, that is that route. So, anyone? I know we're getting up to time. Anyone with any other questions? Any other ideas?
One idea that comes to mind, and don't let me completely derail this, but the thought is, as far as the subscription revenue, and it's sort of building on what Sebastian said, because like he said, there's tons of creators out there. I was just listening to a podcast yesterday where they were talking about how this I forget, I think it was like a plumber or something who is now moonlighting as
Excellent. All right, so on that, what I do want to do is wrap up the streams. We can, everybody that's in the meet can go and stay in the meet, and we can go and talk about the things that we just don't want to share in the world around us out in the public area. Yeah, let me go and get that removed. All right. So everybody out on the stream, thank you very much for being here. This is another solve session by Around. So one of the things that we are looking for are other startups. You should be a Series A or before that is interested in joining a solve session. You will go to launches.work/Around and write us there. And of course, there is a launches.work/around/present is the form to be able to present. So everybody on the stream, thank you very much for being here. Everybody on the call, hang out. All right, that's the end of the stream. So, okay. Well, hey.